So what do you say we do a little meditation? Is everybody game for that?
Mm-hmm.
So let's put our feet on the ground and try to just relax your arms down. I love palm in palm. And go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. So we're going to cycle breathe, and we cycle breathe by breathing in for a nice slow count to 5 or 10, holding the breath for the same count. And then we're going to slowly exhale to that count. So if you can breathe in and hold for 10, that's great. And then squeeze and then slowly exhale for that count of 10 as well. And take a nice pause before you inhale again. So you're very conscious of your breath. Allow your shoulders to just drop down a little bit and your hips to settle in, just relaxing. Allow the tongue to fall off the roof of your mouth. And we're going to use our internal eyesight to follow the breath. So use your eyes and you're going to roll them down and then back. It's kind of a little awkward, but it's a really beautiful way to get out of our head and to really follow the breath in and the energy. I want you to notice if there's any discomfort in your body. And just allow it, don't talk to it, allow it to speak to you. And as you're noticing that discomfort, I want you just to breathe in, noticing that the energy in this room, the energy of you drawing your eyesight there, and your angels can help you maybe to dissipate that little bit of discomfort or pain. And as we're there, we're just going to ask a simple question. Just, what do you need? We don't always check in with ourselves, so this is a beautiful way that we might find that discomfort or that area of our body that seems to be a little tight, a little stiff, is in need of a little of attention. So just asking and checking in, what is it that I need? What might I be holding? And allow your breath to enter your belly and just let it fill your entire belly. And hold it there for just a minute. And slowly exhale that breath out, nice and controlled. This time we're going to bring our breath down a little further, all the way to our hips, to our sits bone. So as you bring it in, I want you to hold it and do a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So you're going to squeeze that breath in and hold it for that whole 10 count. And when you're ready, release. Now we're going to bring that breath in again, and we're going to bring it a little further. We're going to bring it down to our knees. So follow that breath with your knees. Allow it to settle. And slowly release. Now I want you to breathe in again and bring that breath and your internal eyesight all the way down to the soles of your feet. Feel your feet and the floor below you. Feel the connection to earth. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to draw up the energy. You're connected, you're safe. And as you're exhaling that, just release, bring your awareness in again, all the way down to where you left that energy, maybe your knees or your thighs, and see if you can bring that energy all the way up to your hips. Now we're going to bring our awareness to the crown of our head. This is our connection to the divine, spirit, God, or whatever you like to call higher power. And while we open all of our energy centers, we can connect to spirit through any of them. It is through the crown that we have the brightest connection. So I just want you to bring your breath to the crown with the intention of opening to the heavenly realm, so that your loved ones and your angels can clearly come through. And we're going to invite that divine love to connect with that heart center in the center of your chest. And you can go ahead and put your hands palm over the center of your chest. And take a nice deep breath into that. And I want you to just imagine the most beautiful heavenly waterfall now. It's just coming from the heavens, and it's cascading down through the clouds, through the ceiling in this room, and effortlessly entering that crown of your head, rolling down your neck, connecting with your spine, and filling your entire being with this heavenly light. It feels shimmery and bright. And notice this beautiful waterfall flows all the way down past your hips, through your legs, out the soles of your feet. Again, connecting you to your place here on earth. Stabilizing your energy. Reinforcing that love is present within you. So we're going to breathe in, holding your heart, and I want you to repeat the mantra, I am that I am. And you can say it out loud, or you can say it to yourself. But we're going to breathe it in. I am that I am. And breathe that in. I am that I am. And release. One more time. I am that I am. And now we're just going to repeat. I am love.
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 Allow your hands to fall in your lap. Relax your shoulders and your hips. Feel the presence of your body. Notice now that discomfort or pain that you had before. Is it different?
Mm-hmm.
Has it shifted?
Mm-hmm.
Think of the one word you would use to describe how you feel right now. And let's take one deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful. And if you'd like to open your eyes and just slowly assimilate back into the room. How's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Everybody got a word? Everybody connect with their word of how they're feeling? Yeah. Anybody want to share their word?
Lighter.
I got pulsing.
Pulsing?
Light.
Calm.
Nice.
Loved. Loved.
Nice.
I got two. I got blessed
Oh, nice.
and self-conscious. There's the cameras.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. and I apologize, I should have said it before. I am so hard of hearing. I do wear hearing aids, and I do try to read lips, but you are soft-spoken.
Oh, sorry.
So that's why I'm like, what?
And they told me, but I guess
I
I
know.
thought I was louder than I was.
It's hard, so,
I just feel a lot of energy.
yeah. That makes you feel like, what is the word that you have when you feel energy?
I felt almost like I was floating a little bit.
Mm. Nice,
Peaceful. Peaceful.
nice.
I got 2 words.
Good.
Peaceful and hopeful.
I like it. Nice,
Relaxed.
nice,
Calmer.
nice. Did anybody have their pain or discomfort dissipate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw you shaking your head
Yes.
right away.
Yes.
Isn't that incredible? So when we check in, let's ask people at home, if you felt something, go ahead and share that in the feed. Casey's gonna bring me a piece of paper with it. He doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna write them down so I can say them. But when we check in, when we just breathe and we're still, it really kind of is a cool thing, because we don't do it and we don't ask our body what we might need in this moment. And sometimes it's surprising to find out what we need is a drink of water, a break, a little self-love, a little self-care, a little meditation. It's beautiful. So why does this combine with messages? Why do I do this? Because your loved ones, when they come through, they want you to first be ready. They want your heart to be open. Most of the times when we have grief, we close our heart off because we're suffering, we're in pain, and we are very isolated because we feel nobody understands our pain. So the one thing that every living soul has in common is that we will all experience grief in our lifetime. And this is even true with animals, right? We will all lose somebody in our life. So it's so mind-boggling that we actually separate ourselves from other people when we're in this much pain because we think nobody will understand. But the thing is, it really is the one thing that can really connect us. The other thing that loved ones will always share is that if we raise our vibration while we're here on earth, it really will change the way that we live and our experiences and how we will work with our loved ones that are around us. So if we change our internal makeup, if we start to heal the things that separate us from love and we start to understand that, then we can really understand we have a full relationship with the divine and with our loved ones, because there's 2 universal truths that I've learned doing this work. One is the soul is infinite, meaning you're here and you're with God. It's how people work to connect to their higher soul self. We call this enlightenment, authentic self. We all have that experience where we feel truly, yep, this is who I am, and then we get less back down again, right? This is also how your loved ones come through, because there's no separation, right? No separation. So your loved one, it's just a thin veil. So your experience with them, your relationship with them isn't over. It just feels over because we don't have the physical. But the physical isn't the thing that's going to last forever. So that's kind of like the story. The attachments to things aren't real, right? We do know that. They make us happy. They're temporary. But the soul's infinite. So that's our peace of mind. That's what can really help to heal us. The second universal truth is that every living soul wants to be loved across the board. So those people that we look up to, they want to be loved too. The people that we've met look at the side of the street that are homeless, that are in pain or in prison, they want to be loved too. So it's the one thing that can connect us all is when we have that pure compassion. So that's immediately what your loved ones will show up to try to remind us. I come in love now. I stand with love. And they'll show up saying, this is what happened. This is who I was. They'll give me the details. But they'll really want us to be able to move forward. So that's why we do the meditation. That's why we work on that healing level. Does that make sense? Yeah, the messages are comfort. They're healing. They're not just simple words. They encompass so much more. So when we take them in for what they are, we can hold them near and dear. How many people receive signs from their loved ones and they know what their signs are? Perfect. And are they consistent or are they on and off?
Consistent.
Consistent. Right. Yeah, I mean, I know you, I know how your angels work, and I know how you're always receiving, which is like such a beautiful thing. So do you fall off your path sometimes?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I feel very blessed that way.
right.
I feel like it's a gift
It is
that
a
I
gift.
get them. And I try to tell people, and they're like, I don't get them. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I feel really
It's
blessed that
just
I
because
do.
we're not tuning in. It's like our radio frequency, right? So remember the old FM radios? You're probably too young. But on our car dials, I'd be like, when we were trying to tune them in. It's the same way when we're connecting with spirit, with our loved ones. And if we aren't in alignment, that's why the meditation, that's why purifying is really important, because now we can really plug in. This is when you can be calm and you have confidence, and you're not going to deny those signs. You're not going to deny, oh, there's my sign, there's my bluebird, or there's my cardinal, right? We're not going to deny why that song keeps playing on the radio, because they're trying to tell you, you know, that message. I love you. I love you. Beautiful, right?